Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next game of the G3 FIFA 14 tournament. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Woo! The crowd is going wild for the next game. We got a big one, guys. For the first person to come up, he is the FIFA 11 FIWC UK champion. For FIFA 11, FIFA 12, I-45 champion, FIFA 12, I-45 2v2 champion, 2013 EGL 9 champion. This guy has won so many things. His name should just be champion. We have Adam Winster. Woo! Adam. Right, so how are you feeling about this game?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident. Tass is a top player himself, so I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm confident I can get the win.
All right, big man, big talk from the big man. Sick. Okay, now for the introduction for Tass. Tass, age 20. He's British. The 2012 FIFA 12 FIWC Grand Finalist. Woo! FIFA 13 I-48 champion. And the current FIFA 14 Gfinity champion, we have Tass! Woo! Tass, you are the current champion for Gfinity. How do you feel?
Well, this is a big challenge, so all I'm thinking about is hopefully trying to go far again as I did last time and just one step at a time.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, now we're going to do a coin toss to see who has to pick their team first. So who wants to pick?
Tails never fails.
You want to pick Tails? Okay, Adam picks Tails. Let me just get my 10p. Okay, it's not fake. It's not double-sided, just so you can see. All right, hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is heads. Tass, what is your decision?
Adam to pick first.
Ooh. Adam, please go to your respective seats and pick your sides. I'm now going to leave it to Trout to say what he needs to say. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this should be a very good game. Woo!
Thank you very much, JJ. I'm here with Chrissy Bullard. We are presenting this game between Adam Winster and Tass, a clash of the Dignitas.
Yeah, no, they're both teammates, so I think they were both training together last night, so they'll both know each other's game really well. It should be a good game.
I'm thinking we're going to see a very, very good game. We have got the veteran Adam in here, and we've also got a newcomer of some respects in Tass.
Yeah, no, Tass is an exciting player. He's come up the sort of FIFA ranks over the last 2 years, won the last Gfinity, so he's really respected. Probably, at least in the top 3 FIFA UK players right now. Adam played really well sort of 3-4 years ago, obviously winning the Virgin Gaming Cup. But since then, he hasn't played since the last year's World Cyber Games. So we're not really sure what to expect from Adam today.
Absolutely. As you said, Tass came to our LAN event in February and won the championship there. There was £2,500 on the line at that event. Today we've got $15,000 on the line, and the winner will walk away with $7,500. Do you reckon Tass can go away and win the second FIFA event for Gfinity?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big ask. He's in a really tough group with Adam, is it Shorzy? Who else is in that group?
He's also got Epsilon Brian, and we've also got TCM Shorzy.
Yeah, so I think this is the biggest game for Adam, actually. So as long as Tass can get the 3 points, I'd say he'll go through.
Absolutely, I think he's very capable of it. And we're actually going to see what teams they're picking. It looks like Adam might be playing as Italy. So as we said before, No? He's Germany, sorry. He's playing as Germany. So as we said before, there is a rule that all the players had to submit 7 teams to play with before the tournament started. And at any point, they can play as one of these teams. But once they do play with one of the teams, that team is gone from the pool. They cannot play it again. So it's quite interesting seeing the tactics. As we saw, they flipped the coin to decide who picked first. You can play with a slightly weakened team in the group stage, but you're kind of putting yourself at risk of not qualifying from the group stage in order to save your better teams for later on. But equally, you could pull out some interesting tactics, make sure you secure those victories, and force some of your opponents to bring out their stronger teams, even if they don't want to.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's on the coin flop. Yeah.
The coin flip.
Yeah, the coin flip. And whoever wins is normally asking their opponent to pick their team first, and then they can decide, do I go stronger because I'm playing against a better opponent, or do I match them because I fancy myself against this guy, I think I could beat them. These guys are teammates, so I think there'll be a bit of mutual respect there. They've both picked sort of weaker teams in their 7s, so I think they're definitely saving their stronger teams till either the last 2 group games or the knockout rounds.
I think that's kind of the general consensus. Is, you know, the group stage, you're going to pick some of the lower tier teams in your pool that you've picked out. Maybe you'll pick one strong team just to secure yourself. Like, let's say you're down to the last game, you really need that win to get the points through to go to the knockout stage. You might bring out something a little bit stronger. So there's all sorts of tactical and head games that can go into this. And I think in this kind of respect, they probably had a mutual agreement, both being from Dignitas, to kind of play one of their weaker teams so they don't have to force themselves and pick a stronger team.
Yeah, no, it's a very good idea. I think also Ty and Danny in the first game, Dortmund and Germany aren't, again, strong teams, so they'll also be in good stead for the next rounds.
You think about it, if you go into a weakened team, Germany or Borussia Dortmund is not a bad one to go to.
Exactly. They're not weak teams, are they? But in terms of FIFA, they're not Madrid, they're not Bayern Munich. So I think any one of, if they're not them 2 teams, you're kind of playing a weaker team that you're not familiar with.
Absolutely. So the team pool that we've got for the 2, Adam Winster's got Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Germany, Borussia Dortmund, Juventus, Portugal, and PSG in his team selection. And Tass has got Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Brazil, PSG, Italy, and Man United.
This evening. Commentators,
they've got a strong team. RVP up front is an absolute force to be reckoned with on FIFA. And there's not much to say. They've got a great defense. They've got a solid midfield. They've got great attackers. If you could see anything from Man United, it might just be one of those he couldn't really think of a 7th team he was comfortable with and just pick one that he's familiar with.
Yeah, no, possibly. I wouldn't have thought he'll use Man United, but yeah, we'll see how far he gets with his teams he picks in the groups.
Absolutely. So we're here in the game. It's Italy versus Germany, as we said before. Adam's playing as Germany, and we've got Tass hitting up the Italian force. Forza Italia moving forward, as we see. Adam's just playing a bit defensive so far. 5 minutes gone. Not really much going to be seen. Just trying to feel out Tass for what he's going to be producing in this game.
Yeah, no, Adam's just controlling the early play, taking his time, getting into the game. It'll be interesting to see what kind of game we have, because both teams would have, like I said earlier, would have trained together last night. They'll both know each other's game. Was one player sort of hiding any secrets last night, or are we going to see a sort of bit of a them cancelling each other out here?
Absolutely. So Adam, the WCG UK Championship runner-up in 2013, was one of his major achievements of recent note. Still keeping it 0-0 so far in this game. He is on the ball with Abate, just kind of messing around with Tass at the moment. No, sorry, not Tass messing around with Adam Winster so far, just seeing what he can feel out. Passing the ball really nicely in the middle of the park. I think he's just trying to bait Adam into trying to do something, maybe coming a little bit stronger out of the gate and seeing if he can make something on the break, but he's not falling for it so far.
No, early on we're seeing Tass kind of, this is exactly how he won Gfinity in February. A really patient gameplay.
Very patient.
You know, he'll control it. He will, throughout these 2 games, have the most of the possession. He's used to that. That's what his strengths is. Just sort of trying to just lure Adam out of them positions and sort of take his breaks when they come.
Well, here comes the cross. Balotelli, an absolute monster in the box. It's not going to fool Tass as he manages to get that one out. It looks like Adam is on the attack all of a sudden. Royce is on the ball, looking for someone to make a run for him. Not much coming out of it. Kadira getting the ball, going to play it to the wing on Lam. That's what I'm going to do. He's going to have that Shepherd out. So as I said, it is going to be 2 legs for all games, so whoever manages to get the cumulative score difference in their favor out of the 2 games will get the victory. In the knockout stage, if we do find that in aggregate score it is equal, we'll go to a 3rd game at which whoever wins that will progress. If it doesn't decide a victor and it stays a draw again, we will go straight to penalties.
Yep. Both teams sort of just having small counter attacks in the last 10 minutes. But they don't have many players joining them in the attack, so it looks like they're both set up camp, playing very defensive, and none of them both want to concede that early goal.
Absolutely, I think conceding an early goal will really put them in a bad mindset. When I play FIFA and I go behind, I certainly put myself in tilt mode, which can really be your undoing. You can start to become a little bit impatient, start to slip up. I mean, there shouldn't really be much impatience if you did concede this early on. We still got the rest of this game and a game afterwards to make that up, and anything can happen. It's certainly going to be interesting how these two players react if a goal does suddenly go in.
Yeah, and I think both players Adam has more experience, but actually I found Tass really calm when he plays, even when he first started out. He's just a really confident player, doesn't panic a lot. Even when he's 1-0 down, he'll wait very late to sort of take risks and sort of attack the opponent. So yeah, this will be a sort of very sort of calm and composed game, but both looking for that break.
Absolutely, Italy putting up a strong defensive wall so far, managed to get in that. Giovinco's on the ball, looking for a run from Mario Balotelli. Not going to find it, and it's intercepted by Adam. Adam once again looking for the run. Muller's going to run down the wing. That's going to get taken out by Abate, and it's going to be a throw into Adam.
Well, there's surprisingly been quite a few interceptions really early on.
Very even game so far. No one really able to break each other down. I suppose that's kind of what can happen when you train with someone for so long. You know each other's weaknesses and strengths, and it can become such a stale battle in the end. Oh, and there's the header. It hits the crossbar, and that's going to be a pause.
It's like a controller disconnect.
I think a controller is actually disconnected, and we'll just get that fixed up. Try and get back in the game.
Yeah, Adam hitting the crossbar there. Really unlucky not to go 1-0 up with the long throw from Boateng.
I think that these two teams are going to be very evenly contested throughout. I think a header is what is going to probably separate the two teams, and it almost was right there.
Yeah, no, definitely. You can see from the outset they're both kind of playing like Ty did last game. They're using the wings a lot for their attacks. And I think they're both playing 4-2-3-1, so they'll have 2 centre defensive midfielders sitting in front of their back 4.
Ooh.
Chance there for Adam, maybe again.
Oh, the miscontrol there. There's some lovely skill to get in a great position, put it across goal. A little bit too much energy on that one, and it does get crossed back in, but the touch from that forward was not sublime, and it does, in fact, go back into the possession of Tass. Tass looking to make a counter-attack as he plays it to Abate. Marquisio on the ball, looking for a pass. He's being crowded out. Lovely little skill to get away from that one. Actually goes back towards the wing and doesn't find a pass in the end. A bit sloppy there. He's in a very good position in the middle.
You know, again, surprising from Tass, just giving the ball away. And now it's Adam who's, over the last 20 minutes of gameplay, who's been on the front foot and been asking Tass the questions.
Absolutely. I'm thinking it's a bit more of a defensive formation than I think these guys would like. They'd like to get some easy points on the board, just to give themselves a little bit more comfort going into the last 2 games of the group stage. Even if it is going to be a difficult one, I think whoever wins this is certainly going to qualify in first through the group. I mean, it's a very stacked competition at this event. We've got a champion in pretty much every single person, but I think there's going to be a couple of guys who just put head and tails above the rest. And it looks like Adam and Tass are certainly going to be up there with the best of them.
You know, certainly from the outset, these are the 2 group favourites. Just looking at their sort of FIFA CV. But no, I think Shorzy will do well. I think he's been training quite well, played well in the Gfinity online tournaments.
Absolutely. Came 4th No, yeah, he came 4th at our Gfinity LAN in February as well.
So yeah, he's always a consistent performer. I don't think I've ever seen him get knocked out of a group stage.
Absolutely.
He always gets through to them later rounds. And Brian, I'm not really sure what to expect from him too much. But maybe that might play in his favour. Maybe the other players will use better teams against the players that they know more about, and Brian can slip under the radar.
Absolutely. It looks like we're going to see a couple of changes at halftime. Let's see what they are going to do. Just checking out Andre Schürrle there. Adam Winster actually happy with his team. Not going to make any decisions too early. I think Tass as well, looking at some of the players he's got. He's actually playing Giovinco Cam, and he looks like he's going to put Cersei up there and maybe take Giovinco off. And he does. He puts Candreva on. Cersei once again getting a swap with El Shaarawy playing right mid. Actually swaps him back to left mid. Couple changes then, nothing too major so far.
You know, I'm quite interested that they've changed it up already at half time.
I think he's kind of realised that this isn't going to be one of the games where, although Giovinco is an absolute king, he's not really going to have much impact in it against a team like Germany. Their defence is just so strong, so big, that he's going to get really lost. It's better to play him on the wing, probably, and he's not getting much out up front, so I think he's just going to, you know, try and make something happen a little bit better. Giovinco not really having much of an impact. It's good to see that he has realised that, and he can decide to change up the tactics.
You know, it'll be interesting to see how players adapt when they're playing the likes of Germany and Italy, because these players are so used to playing either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. Some players might not know how to play.
Oh, he's giving away the ball. Balotelli on the ball. He does a roulette, doesn't get anywhere, tries the handoff, not going to fall for it. Adam Winster manages to get that clear, but once again, Tass in possession, running down the wing with Pirlo. Quite a slow man, Pirlo, these days, but does it well there. Gets it to Balotelli in the end. Fake shot, can't get the ball. He does get it back again. What's he going to do in the box? It's going to get taken out by Adam, and we do have ourselves a corner.
You know, that was well played by Tass. Tried to do a quick dummy to get a shot off, and he's got the corner, which should be a good chance.
So the corner comes in, El Shaarawy doesn't get the header. Candreva gets the ball, tries the finesse, not working out. Pirlo once again crosses to Marquisio on the edge of the box. Fake shot, not going to work. Adam gets the ball, and he's on the counter-attack. Quick passes, looking for an opportunity to counter-attack on him and make him pay for that. It's going out to the wing. Muller landing on the ball. He's somehow managed to pick it up, going to get taken down, and now we see Adam on the corner.
You know, nice counter-attack there by Adam. Tass still had loads of players back, so dealt with that comfortably.
Ooh. Usually when you see a header going on target, it's likely it's going to go in, but it's well saved by Buffon, not going to fall for that. And Tass lives to see another day as Adam actually wins that header, going to fall right back to Chiellini. Play it out to Abate. There's a man running down the wing. It is Candreva. Can he get there? Looks like he's just a bit too sluggish on that one. And Neuer's going to claim that one.
You know, Tass surprisingly rushing a few passes, actually, not being patient, letting his players run, check that they're free and then passing it. He's playing a bit quicker than usual.
Absolutely. I think just a few nerves to be unsettled in this game. I think once one of these guys does manage to get a goal, we'll start to see them loosen up a bit. I don't think these guys practice too much. The cross does go in, no header available on the end of it. But yeah, I don't think these guys really practice that much before the game, so might be a little bit of a case they need to warm up and get into the groove of it. I know that sometimes it can take a couple of games, might be a couple of minutes for others to get into the groove. And it looks like Adam's certainly putting out a good fight. Tass doing a great job in the defensive work. Not that had that many opportunities on the attack. In fact, both players haven't had much on the attack, but very strong defensive displays.
No, they are sort of cancelling each other out at the moment, and it is true what you say. I think it does take a few games, or at least 1 or 2 games, to really get into your stride. But these guys would have played last night, so
yeah,
that would have kind of sufficed as a warm-up.
I think it's also it's probably something, you know, a couple of superstitions. You don't really want to play someone before the actual game in a warm-up, simply because you could give away a few secrets. They might get the understanding of how you play, and when it comes to the actual game, they'll be a lot better at getting under your skin.
Yeah, no, I I didn't used to play warm-ups because I couldn't actually take a warm-up seriously, and I thought, you know, I was
Just
just
mess
messing around, and actually that would be sort of cause me bad form.
Absolutely. And we're going to see a corner going in favor of Tass. Perlo on the corner. He's going to swing it in, hopefully find a head. Balotelli going to try getting the end of it. He does head it, but it is blocked. Very well blocked, in fact. And Adam goes on the counter again. Oh, lovely little shuffle there. Still holding on to the ball. Muller's got it. Doesn't find anyone with the pass, but he might actually get that back again. Looks like Barzagli is going to pick it up. Oh, no, he's giving the ball away to Closer. The World Cup record scorer is on the ball, trying to look for a pass. Schürrle finds it. A lovely step over. He's inside. He goes for the goal. What a goal! Lovely play by Andre Schürrle. Adam Winster puts himself 1-0 up against the Gfinity FIFA 14 champion, Tass. Chrissy, that was a fantastic goal.
Yeah, no, that was really great by Adam. Really similar to goals I've seen him score before, actually. He just used that body feint to come inside unexpectedly and finish up again.
Right on the counter-attack. This is like the World Cup. It was goals at both ends. Once someone had gone 1-0 up, we got an equaliser at the other end. And once again, Tass shows why he is the Gfinity champion, puts it at 1-0 with 10 minutes left in this first leg.
Yeah, that was really important for Tass. And a bit sloppy from Adam as well, you know, to concede so early on. But yeah, that's massive for Tass. He would have come here as the tournament favourite, wanting to get off to a good start. So going 1-0 game into a second game would have been worrying for him.
This is what I like to see, a lot more creativity in the attacking play. Two very well worked goals, and I always say you're never more vulnerable when you've just scored. And Tass certainly proving that, as it is 1-0. A lovely LBY goes out to Cersei. Can he get the ball? No, not quite able to get it. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Just over 5 minutes left in this first leg.
I was unlucky there from Tass. It looked like he was going to put a through ball to the guy who was through in the middle, not the guy out wide.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for him, but just got to get on with it as Muller's on the ball in the midfield. Finds Khedira in the centre. Khedira looking for a run to happen. It looks like someone is going to make a run. Choose not to play it, though. Muller's on the ball. It's like Schürrle possibly making a run inside. Doesn't work out. Cersei intercepts. El Shaarawy on the ball. Body feints inside. Wide ball goes through. Cersei looking for Mario Balotelli to stay on side. Doesn't work. Stop and turn inside. Adam deals with it. Cersei again on the ball. Fake shot getting away from him again. And Adam is back on the attack. Just waiting for support with Closer.
Yeah, no, the fake shot nearly worked there. Just the defender just brushed him to take him off the ball. I thought he was going to switch it as well. The left winger was wide open for quite some time there, but just couldn't make the ball out there.
Absolutely. Khedira is going to play it to Schürrle. Schürrle maybe looking for one more pass. Schmelzer on the ball. Couple of body feints inside, not going to fall for it. It's punted upfield to Balotelli. What's he going to do? Doesn't get the ball in the end. Khedira once again on the end of the ball. And that's going to be the end of the first leg. So it's 1-0 here in this game. Adam Winster playing as Germany. Tass playing as Italy. You see there, very even.
Yeah, no, that was a fair result. Both players cancelled each other out, made similar mistakes, and made 2 good goals each. So.
Absolutely. So these guys are going to start the game up once again. It is a home and away leg, so they're just going to switch to the home and away. And we have to say, if there is a draw in the group stage, it's going to be decided by goal difference, followed by goals for, followed by goals against, and then followed by away goals from home.
Yep.
Just anyone who was possibly wondering about that.
Yeah, no, hopefully we don't get too many situations like that, where we have to go right down to how many goals were scored away. I don't think the players are really taken that into too much consideration at this moment in time.
So Chrissy, you're a pro, former pro,
yeah.
in the middle. What would you do in this situation? You're 1-0, you've got a bit of a mirror match here. You're playing against someone who's just as good as you are. It could go either way at this point. What are you thinking and what are you trying to do in this situation?
Yeah, if I were either of them players right now, I'd keep it the same. I'd actually almost settle for not taking a risk, and I'd accept a draw right now if I was either of these two
It is a
players.
difficult game, you know, the 2 favourites in the group, I would say.
Yeah.
Taking a draw is nothing to be feared. So if this was the last game, if this was your last game and you had to win it, what would you do?
I definitely wouldn't change it up now.
What would you think? Do they need to be a bit more attacking? maybe try a different formation?
I think you can leave the formation as it is because both players will be very used to this style of play, this 4-2-3-1, knowing where their players are, almost so they don't have to even think when they're passing.
Absolutely.
You know, they just know where they're going to be. So I think the change will be made with the mental. About 60th minute, and if I needed to push for the victory, then I'd go to all-out attack.
So we are into the second leg of the game. It is 1-1. So we will be going to extra time rules if this does stay. Oh no, sorry, that's for the knockout stage. This will end in a draw. Both players will get 1 point each and move on. We'll move on to the Group C game. And it looks like Tass is on the ball. He does have the ball with Desciglio, passes it to Cersei. Looking for something to happen. Marquisio gets it. He could try a shot. He does try a shot. It is Shepard out. Once again goes out again. And Schürrle picks up the ball, trying to chase it down. Tass has the ball in the midfield. Perlo tries an LBY. It is successful to Cersei. Passes it back. No one home to receive it. Oh, just about intercepted. Neuer picks it up in the end. And that is going to be very calmly taken by Adam. And he's going to throw it out to Philipp Lahm.
You know, that was a good bit of play there by Tass. He had the early long shot possibility with it's a bit of a shame it fell to Marchisio. He's not renowned for his long-range shooting.
Yeah.
And then nearly got that break when he passed it inside, and Adam nearly ran into his player with his defender, so could have been an early chance for Tass.
So Adam's on the counter-attack now, looking for a ball. It does go out to Schürrle. Schürrle gets it on the wing. He's going to look for the cross. It is blocked by Tass. Chiellini going to pass it out calmly to Maggio. Looking for the ball. Abate on the ball on the wing. Looking again for Maggio. Oh, it is played over to Perlo. Maggio on the overlap. Picks it up again. Looking for one more ball just to keep this going. Tass going to play it to Marquisio in the center. Looking for that man on the wing. Body feints inside. Oh, and his own player stops him from progressing further.
You know, I was surprised there. Ooh.
Buffon. Crazy.
Yeah, no, Adam nearly got that. But, yeah, no, I thought Tass could have just sort of switched out to any fullback there and progressed the attack, but it got caught up in the middle. Like, again, sort of them two central defensive midfielders just making it so there's not a lot of room in that area.
Desciglio on the ball, past the Chiellini. I think Tass just trying to think in his head what exactly he's looking for. Does have it with Maggio on the overlap. Abate not picking that one. It's like Adam just playing around the defense. He needs to get that ball out and not give it away. If he does, he could be in very much trouble here. Does manage to find the pass in the end. Very close one, in fact.
Yeah, no, that's really good pressure from Tass there. And it nearly gets the interception here again.
I mean, you never know. You could get lucky and the ball could just drop for you. And then you're absolutely stuffed in that situation.
Yeah, no, it happens a lot. I think one of the biggest mistakes I see sort of less experienced FIFA players make is they throw out from goal kicks and then you get that early interception. It bounces to a striker and you're free on goal.
Absolutely. Balotelli on the ball. It's just a lot of white shirts at the back here. I don't think Tass really knows what exactly he needs to do. Maybe he needs a bit more attacking formation. Definitely wants that extra goal. Would really like to get himself 3 points on the board. I don't think he's going to risk too much and risk giving away a goal and losing himself a point. But it looks like Adam really as well wanting that third point. Once again, it is just such a mirror game. It is literally a game of counter-attacks.
Yeah, no, actually I think Tass is playing slightly more attacking at the moment, and Adam's playing a risky game actually, because on the attacks he doesn't really look too sure of himself. He doesn't look like there's enough players going forward really to threaten Tass. So I can see this becoming a game that's very much played in Adam's half.
Exactly. It could be a big risk for Adam to put too many people at the back. He could find that he has no one to go forward. And you're basically just saying, I'm just going to defend for the rest of the game, which really doesn't work well for you if you do suddenly concede and you go behind. It can be very difficult to come back from that, because I imagine Tass is going to put up an incredible defensive display and stop him from going and scoring. Balotelli on the ball, looking for one opening. No one making a run for him. Does overlap LBY to Maggio, looking for the cross. There's Perlo, header at the back post. Tass has gone 2-1 up in the game. Fantastic little play, just so patient. As you say, he is a patient player.
Yeah, no, that was a really great goal. A really professional goal, actually. Sort of waiting for that moment, waiting for that right run, the time and the chip fall over the top. And I know that's kind of Adam's fault. He wasn't really pressuring Tass at all. Tass was really comfortable in his half, playing there for about 5 minutes of gameplay. So, yeah, really good goal from Tass.
And Tass certainly feeling the momentum right now. He wants to go and get himself another goal and put himself in a comfortable situation. Abate's on the wing. He's playing at the Perlo. Adam's still putting up a great defensive display, even though he's let in 2 goals so far. And it looks like Tass at the moment is going to be picking up himself 3 points, but there is still a whole nother half plus the final 10 minutes in this one to go. It's up to Adam to make a change at half-time, I imagine, and I can only see it being a more attacking formation.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what Adam will do. I think he likes playing this formation, so if there is a change, it will be a mentality, I think, going from defensive to all-out attack. But I think he'll wait on for now.
Absolutely. Well, personally, I'd like to see him put a more attacking formation up. I mean, he's just finding it so hard to break down Tass when it comes to the final third, and he needs a little bit more time on the beat. He needs a couple more guys up there. You see that he's always got so many at the back, and Tass has somehow managed to break down that fortress that Germany were putting up. And I'd like to see Adam put a few more men forward and try and give himself a little bit more to work with.
Yeah, and I think the main difference is they're both playing 4-2-3-1. I think Tass is playing the one with men in the sort of right attacking midfield, left attacking midfield positions, where Adam's playing with the wingers in wide positions who are a bit deeper. So maybe Adam could change to that formation.
He could do. It could give himself something. He manages to get himself up the field very easily. But once it gets to getting in behind the last 4 men, just can't seem to do it.
Yeah, let's not forget Adam's probably one of the most experienced guys here, so
he does have an incredible resume on his rap sheet. If anyone's going to come back from this, it's certainly going to be Adam. He is an absolute veteran at FIFA, been around for so many years. The Everton fan playing it out to Schmelzer. He's going to look for the ball down the line. Once again, Abate just being in the way of that pass. Maggio's going to get it. And once again, there it is, half-time. We've got one final half in this 2-leg matchup. And you see it there, Tass, 2 attempts on goal. Nothing for Adam so far.
Yeah, no, that's really impressive from Tass to completely lock an opponent out from having a shot on goal. That's always good to see at half-time.
Oh, we're going to see the 4-1-2-1-2 from Adam. Looking like he needs an extra striker up front. Could possibly bring on Gomez. Looks like he might take off Schürrle. Yep, he's going to bring on Gomez. Muller playing at central attacker midfielder. Had an incredible World Cup, Muller. Looks like Schweinsteiger's going to come off as well, and he's going to put Mario Götze on. So definitely an incredible attacking lineup from him.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting change from Adam. Tass might quite like that. Here, there's 2 slow strikers up front, and you're really dependent on your wingers out wide to get forward. So that's going to be Adam's game plan now. Go wide. He's not going to go through the middle. He hasn't got any pace through the middle. So I think Tass won't mind them changes.
Absolutely. Tass looking very calm and in control so far. Looking to seal this game out and get himself 3 points on the board. It's going to be such a relief going into the other 2 games, knowing that you've got 3 points in the bag against your probably most difficult game. And there's the header. Once again, it's hit the bar. That's 2 headers he's hit against the bar.
And once again, we've had a controller disconnect when he has hit the bar, which is a bit strange.
Maybe there's something about that.
But yeah, within 5 minutes now, we've seen Adam's tactic, go out wide, cross it into Gomez or closer. That will be what he will do for the next 40 minutes, and it nearly worked for him right there.
Well, when you've got 2 target men up front, you can't really blame yourself if that's what you're going to do. I mean, he's got some incredibly good wingers that he can get the ball to Gomez and closer. Both of them very good in the air, big, strong guys. Tass going on the counter-attack with Balotelli and El Shaarawy. It's just those 2 winding up a shot. Gets stopped by Schmelzer. Royce and Muller on the ball. Plays it back to Royce. Lahm going down the wing. There's Gomez on the ball. Lahm once again receiving it. Looking to go down the wing. Actually cuts back inside. Plays the ball to Gomez. Oh, it is missed. Doesn't get the follow-up on it. And Abate is going to put that out. Oh, almost gave that one away.
Yeah, no, there's a few mistakes coming out here, actually. But even then, I thought Adam on the attack, that chip through ball inside wasn't really on. He just sort of made it through sort of pressure now. He just needs to try anything.
Absolutely, Tass plays Balotelli. Oh, not the best ball. It does go out for a throw-in.
No, sort of more mistakes creeping in now, which is quite surprising from Tass.
Might be a couple of those nerves settling in. I know to beat Adam at this kind of stage is an absolutely phenomenal feat in itself. I mean, he won $167 at the EASC Series Championship over in Vegas, I believe. Is it Vegas or New York?
Yeah, sorry, one in New York.
New York, sorry. The one in New York in 2012. So to defeat him is quite a feat in itself. He does play a ball over to Balotelli. What's he going to do? Is he going to cut inside or go down the wing? No, he does cut inside, tries an early shot. Looks like Adam's not going to fall for it. And he's actually messing around the back with the ball. Does go out to Tass. Abate's going to pick that one up and look down the wing. Oh, big cross. Balotelli unmarked. Wow. Does get saved by Neuer. Incredible save, and it's going to go out for a corner.
Yeah, no, that was a great ball. I didn't even see that ball through the middle there.
I think it confused Adam as well. It looked like it might have gone to the winger, and it does fall to Balotelli.
Yeah, no, although a few mistakes in defence there from Adam. First off, in clearing the ball initially, and then going for that outlook pass and not making it.
Oh, El Shaarawy on the ball.
Here.
Adam's very, very cautious here. You can see the second man press coming out. It almost got him in a bad situation as El Shaarawy was doing a number on the defence. Looks like he's going to again play the LB wide. De Sciglio not able to get on the end of it. Neuer's going to pick that one up. 66 minutes gone. Schmaltz is going to receive the ball and look for a pass. We'll see Adam using that sprint button to full effect. He really wants to get up there and try and get a goal. Does find Closer in the end. Closer looking for a pass. Schmaltz on the overlap. Schmaltz is surely going to cross this one in for Gomez. Does get the cross in it. Lines to Muller, and Muller with a header. Beautiful power header into the bottom left-hand corner. Muller gets the equaliser. That is 2-2 in the series.
Yeah, no, that was a great goal. We knew that was his game sort of plan all along, and it's worked to full effect.
Absolutely. It looks like Adam's going to switch to a 4-2-3-1 formation with the wide formation that we saw earlier. He's actually managed to get himself the equaliser. He's quite happy to take the draw from this stage. Looks like Maggio's going to come off. Kandreva going on at right midfield for Tass. Not the only change. It looks like El Shaarawy is going to come off for Giovinco, the impact player, playing at centre attacking mid again.
I think both players will shut up shop now. Go defensive. Probably take the draw. No player wants to risk it now and end up losing their first game.
I guess them both being from the same organisation, probably being very good friends, you could only expect something like this, you know, a gentleman's agreement. Let's try and help both ourselves.
Yeah, I don't think they'll agree it. I think both of them will take scoring against each other from a corner in the last minute. Both of them will love that. But yeah, they'll both play defensive and be happy for the draw.
Let's see what happens as we're on board with Mertesacker. Playing that ball out to Muller in the middle. Oh, he's crowded out. This could be devastating for Adam right now. Balotelli trying to make a run. El Shaarawy just doing skills, see if he can make something happen. Does manage to find a gap. Oh, and what a goal! El Shaarawy. Adam really didn't know what he was doing there. He was just completely dazzling him with those fancy feet of his. Gets that a cross-shot goal, and Neuer not able to pick it up. And once again, Tass is in the lead. Adam going straight on the counter-attack. Royce picking it up on the wing. Scoop turn inside, looks for the cross. Closer again with a header, saved by Buffon.
Wow, nearly 2-2 in this game already. Yeah, great goal from Tass. Really well worked.
Oh, and the header! This game just keeps surprising us. It's 3-3 once again. Adam Winster answers back. 3-3.
Well, I think I'm completely wrong, but I said both players will get a sharp shot. They both scored 1 goal in the last 10 minutes, so I think anything can happen now.
They definitely want that bragging rights over each other. Neither one of them going to lie down and give away any points to each other. Looks like Tass really wants to get yet another goal. He's not happy that he's given away that goal. Balotelli finds the ball. He's somehow onside. Really wants a shot. Doesn't make it work for him. I think he was a little bit surprised he was onside in that situation.
Yeah, no, I thought he was onside. It was a really great ball. Didn't really see it. It didn't look on. but Balotelli's run, just as he passed it, was good. And he actually had the chance to shoot and sort of did the fake shot, and didn't really have any players running around him to pass into.
Schmelzer picks up the ball for the throw-in. 5 minutes left in this last leg of the game. It is 3-3 on aggregate. Both players looking to pick up a point in their first group game against each other. Possibly the group favours, arguably, as Tass picks the ball up with Giovinco. Not too eager to move forward. Perlo once again gets the ball. I think, as you said before, it looks like it's going to be set up shop. No point taking any risks. Might as well just see out these final few minutes. Take the point, probably get some other points somewhere else.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think now I'd just be playing for a cross or a corner, just something that gives me a 50-50 chance of getting a goal and will be low risk to not expose too many of my players forward on the attack.
Absolutely. Tass just holding on to that ball in defence, 1 minute at a time. I don't think we're going to see a goal happening here. Maybe he's just going to try one last effort up the wing. It's going to be shepherded out by Adam. Adam gets the ball. Maybe he'll go in the counter-attack, and that's going to be it. 3-3 on aggregate. Both dinging.